back, D'Angelo Pons. We'll start with Mike and go to Seth.
Yeah, D'Angelo, I want to get your impressions of Byron Baldwin, and then also following that up, when you played as a true freshman, obviously he's coming in and looking to do that. Any advice or like what do you tell guys that want to follow your path and have an impact as a true freshman?
I mean, my first impression of Byron Baldwin, he brings a lot of energy. He's a young guy. He's willing to learn. So I think that he reminds me of myself, kind of like he asks questions about everything he wants to learn. And I see he got a lot of potential in him. So definitely see a little bit of myself in him.
We'll go to Seth and Daniel.
Yeah, what's it been like for you kind of becoming a little bit more of a leader and becoming the type of guy that these younger kids look up to?
I mean, it's different for me, just being more vocal in my room and on the team. So it's a little different for me, but I'm adapting to it, and it's definitely been a challenge, but I'm getting better at it.
Daniel and Zach.
I want to say Sig mentioned on Jamari just how much he's matured the last year. How much has he just evolved last year or so, in your eyes?
He's been evolving tremendously. He's got way better since I met him. Jamari has been great for us. I think he's gonna have a big season this year. So yeah.
We'll go on your right to Zach and then Jared.
How would you personally describe your leadership style?
My leadership style is more of a lead by example type of guy. I'm getting to be more vocal, so that's how I would describe it.
We'll go Zach or Jared in the second row, then Lou.
When do you think you knew you could be as good as you are, the All-American type?
When I knew, I would say for me, my first day of fall camp, my freshman year at JMU, I would say I knew like I'm on a higher level. Especially in high school, I went against guys like Jamari Smith and stuff like that. So I feel like I was just on a higher level. So yeah.
We'll go second row on your left, Lou, and then Pete.
And along those lines, do you feel like an older, wiser guy now for here, having lived through it last year?
Definitely feel like I matured more, older. Yep, definitely got wiser, like knowing the football game a little more and concepts and stuff like that. So definitely feel like I got more of a mental aspect of the game.
We'll stay with Pete, and then we'll go to Mike.
How competitive do you get when a receiver catches the ball on you? How much do you really want to shut them down? And then if they do, how fired up does that get you to make certain it doesn't happen again? And then just overall, what do you need to improve on to get to the next level?
For me, I'm very competitive. I don't want a receiver to catch no balls. Even in cover 3, I don't want him to catch the hits for me. So anything, I'm very competitive. I don't like catches. My coaches don't like catches. So I'm definitely not the type of guy to give up a catch and get mad about myself. I'm coming back the next play. Sig like to keep the one play mentality, good play, bad play, we're on to the next. So that's the mentality I keep, and I'm going at them every play and competing. So yeah, that's the type of guy I am.
And in order to get to the next level?
In order to get next level, you got to have that mindset right there. You're playing the hardest position on the field, so you got to be able to bounce back from anything. So yeah.
Stay on the left with Mike, and then go to Daniel.
Yeah, you got a competition on the other side, at the other corner spot between Jamari Sharp and Rylan Gandy. How have they kind of come along and kind of, obviously impressions of Gandy, but then how has Jamari improved from last year?
They're both competing very well. I would say they both came a long way, especially Gandy since he got here. But I would say Jamari Sharp is going to be great for us this year. So yeah.
Stay on your left to Daniel and go to Seth.
On Jaylen, I want to say he enrolled in the spring. How have you just kind of seen him evolve in that time?
He's been great for us as well. That's another guy I see myself in. He learns a lot. He asks a lot of questions. He's a hard worker as well. So I think the future is bright for him.
Go Seth on your left, and then last one to Zach B.
Yeah, when you talk about how you're kind of developing as a leader and trying to become more vocal and kind of be that presence, how much do you kind of look at guys like Aiden and Mikhail and kind of draw some things from them in that aspect?
Definitely learn a lot from those guys, especially from a leadership aspect. Aiden, he's just a guy. He talks to everybody. He's the leader of the team. So I learned a lot from him, and especially Mikhail too as well.
Last one on your right to Zach B.
When's the moment you realized you had to use your voice a little bit more on this team?
Towards the end of last year, I want to say it was around Northwestern game. I kind of stepped up and got the team together and told the defensive back groups we need to step it up a little bit. So I think that was the changing point for me.
Awesome. Thanks, D'Angelo. Appreciate you.
Thank you.